think I could make a better level. Mine would have blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, alright.
There should be a Sonic Blackjack, game. They have racing, and they have the Mario Party game, and they have the other 2 racing games.
If they make like a proper Super Mario RPG 2, they could put Sonic in Booster's Casino and have him play blackjack.
Huh. Do you want to monitor the chat?
Yeah, I just picked up the phone.
Right. So I see we have just switched to the new Kajir.
Okay, let me.
So I gotta remember what I was doing investigation wise. I was trying to find my traitor. All right, so I confirmed that my waifu was fine, and I confirmed that George was fine, and I think I confirmed that Toyo was fine.
Hold on.
I'm seeing right there.
Okay, I've got to get into it. Give me a sec.
Hey, Justin. I have not played Under Rail. I've seen it on Steam and I've been curious, but I have, so many games to play. That one more game that I might play is kind of hard for me to justify. It's kind of hard to justify the purchase.
Okay, here we go. I'm in. Stickman. Who is Stickman?
Who's Stickman?
I don't know.
Oh, the fucking the guy. Your face. Pants.
Oh, George?
Yeah, George.
Yeah. I love that his name is George, too. It's just plain.
Alright, so these are my 3 suspects, I believe. So I've got to do another stage, I've got to rotate out one of the 3 girls.
Yeah, Jackman.
You know what now?
He said Jackman.
Oh, yes.
That's his last name.
Right, yeah, he's George Jackman.
The Weeb Warrior, indeed.
Because he's jacked, man.
I think I like George because he's like, if a weeaboo had the skills to back up their, nipponophilia, and you would go to make fun of them because they'd be like, well, actually, the proper translation of the line is Windblade under earth. And then you'd be like, shut up, weeb. And then he'd pull out his samurai sword and fucking cut you.
That's exactly what it is.
Yes, I dig it.
Himeno, and I need to use Nagi. And who else do I know is safe? I know Toyo's safe. I'll throw in George.
I mean, George. Bring him.
I'm trying to weed out my traitors.
Oh, right.
So the way you do that, I mean, the easiest way to do that is you use, you mix in your suspicious guys with the people that are trustworthy.
Then let's begin.
Oh, right.
Here I go.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I see.
That's how you weed out the bad peoples. Oops. There you go. Well,
Okay, it was Twitter and
Commencing assault.
Instagram. Each one is a separate fucking Guinness record.
why?
Let's begin.
Here I go.
Why are those things?
Yeah.
I demand an explanation.
Oh,
And then, he won. Okay, no, it wasn't 2005. It was 2008 when he won a Guinness World Record for having the best-selling PS2 stealth game.
That's a very
How's
specific.
this?
I can't even think of any other properties in the PS2.
Yeah, like
Commencing
at this rate, Guinness is just like, we can make an award for everything.
Essentially.
Like every specific permutation of everything.
Like Jack specific.
If somebody does it, we will award for it.
hostile down.
Let's go.
Just go out and in.
I still love him.
Yeah, he's cool.
I hope that standing is good.
What is it? It had other celeb cameos, like Conan O'Brien is in it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and
It was mostly what's his face from Walking Dead. I always know his name until I don't.
yeah,
Norman
freaking-
Reedus.
yeah. So you got, Keanu Reeves he has his face in there. Conan O'Brien, and then some Japanese dude, I forgot who it is.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. Interesting.
I didn't look into it, but apparently there is a way to actually. Games don't have, secrets or like
And you
code
wouldn't
cheats
do it
anymore,
at
but
the end.
Yeah, I
Points
do.
well
there's a Easter egg. That's what we call them now. There's an Easter egg where like you can get Kojima to show up for a second.
I mean, that's pretty common.
Yeah.
My favorite is in Peace Walker, because there are segments in Peace Walker where you can you find like trucks. There's one particular, and you can like search the trucks for shit. There's one particular segment where there's a whole like fucking convoy of trucks you can loot, and in one of them you find a single gear that is made of metal, and Snake goes, "Metal gear?" like with a question mark on the end. And then there's another one where you just find Kojima.
Okay.
And he's like, "Mr. Kojima," and Kojima just like, "Ah."
Yeah.
And then he joins your team. It's great. Love it.
Let's see. Yeah, Crows. People like some people say the bells like doesn't work for them. YouTube occasionally like poops itself.
Huh. Oh, I added a suspect?
Oh yeah.
Who's new? Who's different?
Blonde man over there? No, he was there.
I thought he was safe. He might be one of the suspects. Wow, this is tricky. Because this combination gave me a single... No, he was in this one, so he can't be one. Okay, who's different between these two groups? So I know she's safe. How the fuck did this happen?
Alright, well, since it seems like Note is not going to make it tonight, I will, tell the stupid stories that I was saving for him. But hang on. Did you hear about the new clothing decree in Japanese companies? Wait, are you talking about the one where the ladies have to wear... Oh, what? No, I hadn't heard about that one. Companies forbid female employees to wear glasses? That sounds dumb, because how can they work if they can't see? Like, you can... And does a monocle count? Is a monocle a workaround?
I mean, it's not glasses, it's eyewear.
Yeah. Like, really? Because I hadn't heard... It wasn't widespread, but there was this one company that said, like, female employees have to wear a skirt. Or, like, female employees can't wear pants or something. But I hadn't heard about glasses. How do they justify that? Like, what do you do if your female employee's like... They're like, okay, enter that data, and she's like, I can't see the computer.
Oh, I know what happened. Okay, it's still registering Mana as a suspicious voice, even though I know she's safe. So there's a discrepancy between what the computer thinks I know and what I actually know. Okay. So I have to reassemble
Okay, so it is because...
this one-person group.
Is it unpleasant to look at women in glasses? Like, Megane fetish is like a freaking...
I mean, it's personal taste.
Yeah. The company... Is this all... This is just one company, right? Surely this is not all companies? Because vision is important for working. You're in denial that your wife's a traitor, Alex.
I mean, she's not. I use my mind powers to... Like a good husband, I use my mind powers to determine, beyond a reasonable doubt, that she would not betray me. So, suck it. Now, yeah, I know what happened. It's still counting Mana as a traitor, even though I know for a fact she's not. So it's cool.
Wait, Thomas, no to what? Like, no, it's not all companies?
Not all companies.
Like, I was like, is that all companies or just one? And Thomas is just like, no, in caps. I was like, what?
Maybe you should ask less dumb questions.
Which is...
Let's go.
Velma was the hot one.
The answer will surprise you.
Seriously. Thomas, did you just click
Commencing assault.
Companies hate him.
Hostile down.
Fucking,
Let's go.
You just got
Don't get
BuzzFeed.
my-
yeah, right. No, so okay. I gotta get these out there for notes since he's not here to hear them personally, but hopefully if he checks out the stream. Note if you're listening to this in the future. I delayed it. I tried to wait for you.
Nobody watches our stream after the
I
fact.
tried to wait for you, my love, but you never appeared.
Why are you kidding yourself? Like, nobody actually watches our stuff after the fact.
No. Maybe they'll rediscover us like 5 years later.
I'll rediscover you.
He doesn't know how many companies forbid glasses. Okay, so it's more than one. Well, I mean,
Is it 2?
hey, like, if you are profitable enough to not hire like anyone that has to wear glasses, like, I guess good on you, but like it seems like you're cutting down your pool of qualified employees by quite a bit.
I mean, sexism isn't rational. That's kind of the point.
Yeah, I just mean like you're gonna end up taking a guy who's gonna serve your company like less good because what if the more qualified one is like, I need my glasses? Like, I feel like it's the kind of decision that'll hurt the company in the long run. But but hey, okay, so dumb things that happened. Heart attack or Yu-Gi-Oh, Alex?
Yes.
Choose your choice. Choose your destiny.
Yes.
All right, chat. You know what? We'll go. We'll go with the least funny one first. You gotta save the good one for last, right? So some kid.
You gotta pilot this train because I'm doing detective.
No, I got you.
I'm a detective.
Some kid. Let me see where. Okay, where was
Not
this
that
man?
good, huh?
Where was this kid?
Now. All right.
Okay, the Sumiyoshi Ward in Osaka. There was a kid who tried to
Not good enough.
trick an 80-year-old man by
Not that good,
replacing his
Go away.
credit card / pay card or
Let's
whatever
do this.
with a Yu-Gi-Oh card,
Well, then.
and then wanted to run off with it. And the twist is, he was working.
He was dead for 30 years.
He was working for like a weird Oliver Twist,
Hustle down.
like crime ring
Oh,
of people who try to steal.
okay.
Who try to steal credit cards from old men, and the online Oliver Twist recruiting thing says this is a job anyone can do
I came
if
here
they
to
just
uphold
follow
justice.
instructions. Like, he had a phone and they told him what to say to the guy, so he tells the guy like, oh, I'm a representative of insert bank here. Like, I guess the bank he was in line at. And it's like, your card has been compromised. So, can I, like, see it so we can fix the problem? And I guess he was so old, he's like, yeah, I love new convenience services.
Oh.
And when he so he walks away, and when he comes back, he tries to hand the guy a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I guess trying to figure he was so old he couldn't see. And then the guy was like, the fuck? And called the police.
Huh.
So, yeah.
What an odd fellow.
The kid had several Yu-Gi-Oh cards on him when his ass got arrested, so he was planning to hit, like, multiple people, I guess.
Why?
Fine.
Let's see.
But
He
I
can
won't
receive
deny it.
statistics that show glasses don't work as hard as honest glass-fearing men. Yeah, right?
hey,
Or were they, like, people that
Sounds
are into
good.
their Megane, like, are
but
you know, you're gonna distract all the employees.
I mean, that could be a thing.
well,
Some
Right?
people are really into, the things they're into.
Oh, dude, yes, Thomas. It says it was probably a trap card. I hope it was. Wait. Let me see, because it showed a picture of all his cards, so we can see. What? None of them were trap
What is it?
cards.
Well, what the fuck are you doing then?
There's like 3 effect monsters, like
Yeah.
3
you're
No.
right. I
spell,
see.
2 spell cards, 2 fusion monsters
I see.
and 3
I
Xyz
see.
summons.
Was it a Parasprite? Or no, Parasite. Parasprite is from fucking My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Because there was that episode where Weevil, got the kid to stick the
Yeah,
parasite.
the parasite in his deck. The parasite in his
Yeah,
deck.
in Joey's deck.
Yeah. Which is the craziest rules for the game I've ever heard. Like,
Yes.
if you put this card in your deck, it fucks you.
I mean, was there even like a way for you to legitimately like put a card in somebody else's deck at that time? I'm sure there is now, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, because I know there's a card that's like, put this, when you activate this trap, like, they shuffle it into their deck, and then when they draw it, they take like 3, some high damage.
Oh yeah.
There's like a bomb,
Okay.
but yeah, that's crazy. Was it Pot of Greed? A card when drawn, you gain
Yeah,
2
no.
cards.
See, let me tell you, Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed, when you play it from your hand, it allows you to draw 2 cards.
From your deck? Didn't he always say like from your deck or something?
No,
Or was
no,
it draw 2 cards and add it to your
It's
hand?
it's always 2 cards, and then like there's an extra little spin on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh boy, this is getting complicated.
What if he was a noble thief and switched to credit cards for Exodia parts? Well, but they only have 1. Like, 1 arm isn't going to do anything.
I changed the puzzle too much. All right, let's see.
Oh, the weird mix-up, like, it has too many candidates in there now?
Well, I wasn't thinking, and I added in too many unknowns. I should have made a much more gradual change.
Oh, Yuka's here. Jackie finally went home.
She betrayed us. We don't talk about Yuka.
Wait, yeah, Yuka, remind me, is Jackie still on that train of anime is only thing made in Japan? Like, anime is not an art style, it's a Japanese produced, like, animation.
Okay, so I know this setup only has a single trader in it, or has a single suspicious voice in it. So I got to switch that with somebody else. Do I have any more safe people? I don't. This is tricky.
So, the other thing, I gotta get out one more for note, because he's here in spirit, I believe. Anime isn't an art style, it's a lifestyle. High five. High five your monitor right now. I'm totally gonna slap Alex's monitor really hard, and we'll high five over the internet.
And I will murder you if you do that.
Did you do it? I did it. I hit the monitor.
Yeah, he did, and he's dead. I killed him with my knife.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yuka and Jackie were playing Children of Morta, and it's apparently like the greatest.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. She went off about a lot of things today. No, yeah, I mean she always goes off about a lot of things, but the last I checked, she was of the mindset that anime is just like any scribble made in Japan.
Okay, so I know Mana's safe.
Hold on. While Alex deliberates, let me regale you guys with the other thing that I have to do for note here. So this made me fucking laugh.
Okay, wait. I think I see this.
We solved the mystery.
No. I think I just have a track I can use.
Okay.
So this setup gave me a single voice. This setup is almost identical, and it gave me 2 voices. The additional voice was Mana, but I know she's safe. So that means that there's still only 1 suspicious voice in this group of 3 people here, 2 people, because I know Toya's safe, and I know that George is safe. So it's got to come down to between Himeno and between Nagi. One of these 2 is a voice.
I hope it's Himeno. I like Nagi.
Why don't you like? I don't like Himeno, but I have reasons to not like Himeno.
Just because she's the standoffish like Sun one. And I like.
Oh, and you don't. Sorry, you don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm getting you mixed up with my friend who's always like, "Why the fuck don't you like Soons, Alex?"
Well,
Soons
it's
are
gotta
great."
be. There's gotta be something appealing about them, right? Like, I can deal with Asuka because she's like hot and has the giant robot, and like
She's not hot, but go on.
okay, whatever. But Himeno here is just like harumph, and that's it. And so like, there's nothing to endear me to her yet, even though her flame spell did get bigger.
Okay, so I believe if I swap mana into this setup, then I'll be able to find out if Nagi was the traitor, and then I can use that as a basis for.
Yuka says we should play Children of Morta. It's local co-op.
What is Children of Morta?
Yeah, it's a roguelike. It's like a roguelike where you don't lose everything between runs, I think.
Is it
go.
a roguelike then?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a roguelike.
Well, you when you lose, you go back to a new procedurally generated level, but you like kind of keep your progress in a way. I think you can elaborate because I'm sure that's an inadequate
turn you
like
to
description. Yeah. Also, like Japanese people do call Western cartoons anime, so Jackie can suck it.
For everyone's sake. I'm here for you.
Well, then the Japanese people are clearly less informed about anime than everybody else.
Yeah, and Pantheon stalking. I mean, it's that is a good philosophical question. Is Pantheon stalking an anime
Here
or
I go.
cartoon?
Isn't it actually an anime? Like, I thought it was...
Well, because it's more in the style. Most of it is in the weird, like,
but it's made in Japan.
Powerpuff Girls style.
But it's made in Japan.
Well, yeah,
By Japanese people.
right. But then, given Thomas's, like, insight that Japanese people call Western, cartoons anime too, I'm wondering where I stand. Because my thing was, like, anime is the art style, not where it's from. But then the art style is Western.
Well, you're not standing at all.
It's
You're sitting.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a thinker, and I will have to determine where I land. Just, I mean, yes. Hold on, fucking chat. Okay, so you keep money and experience. It is character based. You go back home after every death, and you can unlock more stories, even if you didn't get further through a dungeon. That actually sounds kind of fun. Like, so you don't have to have the crippling depression of losing stuff.
But I like depression.
Most anime is animated in Korea anyway. Yeah, right.
That's a good point.
No one who watches anime can stand. I am very fat. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll have to look at it because local co-op is super fun.
Well, George went berserk.
Oh shit!
Because he got shot with a lot of bullets.
All right.
So berserk is a bullshit status effect because in theory the character goes crazy and they start attacking people indiscriminately. But as you can see, he clearly ran past two enemies that were closer to him.
Yeah.
So he could attack my guy.
I guess it's like Final Fantasy Berserk where they just pick at random, and like you have more guys on the field than
No,
they do.
it's weighted so that they attack your guys.
Oh,
That's
really?
that's literally how it works. The game lies to you
Oh, that's lame.
about how it actually works.
That's pretty lame.
That is my complaint.
I just noticed she has a piggy backpack, and it's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. Mana's the best.
I dig it.
That's why I'm glad she hasn't betrayed me yet. She might, but not yet.
All right. See, I still think it would be so cool if every time the Flash came up, that was their
I'm
thought,
sorry.
and you had to pick it out visually.
Well, I mean, I think it'd be great if Final Fantasy 13 was a good game, but
Yeah.
we deal with the hands that we're dealt,
We take the good with the bad.
or the bad with the bad.
Okay, so the other thing, I gotta drop Note's other story just in case. So, Alex and I like to
Very well.
have a playful laugh at certain racial stereotypes on occasion.
I do like my tacos.
So, Alex, first stereotype that comes to mind about Asians.
Tacos.
Okay. I was looking for good at math, but that's a good guess.
I need to focus on this really quick.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't
Don't worry about
because
it.
I think. Okay.
Hold on.
So this is the same setup except I dropped. Oh, it might be Nagi.
Let me run back to chat so I get small taco.
Oh, it might. Well, Nagi's a voice. I think Nagi's a voice. Okay.
I like this. This is like golf, where you have to be really quiet. Like, we gotta whisper. And then when he picks, we have to.
Oh no, I just mean like don't.
No, I know. I'm
Don't,
just.
don't ask me to give complex answers.
No.
'cause
I'm just kidding.
I'm detective.
I know. It's okay. I understand the focus. Like I get like that too.
So I've had her in every single team.
Justin, you could have gone with rice tacos or something. Like after the sleuthing happens, I'll tell the story because Alex
you
will
can
laugh.
you can talk. I mean, just don't ask me to provide answers while I'm trying to work out.
Okay.
You know this shit here.
No, you'll think it's funny. I'll save it for you. It's great. Everyone knows martial arts. Yeah, right. No,
This
we're
team.
gonna go with good at math. There was a fucking episode of oh god, sorry, excuse me. Oh god, what was that cartoon on Adult Swim where it was like the Super Friends but hella racist, and that was the joke. But I forgot the Asian guy, like, didn't know Kung Fu and everyone expected him to. I can't remember the name now. Doesn't matter. So anyway, I love the sneeze the sneeze episode. Wait, is that because I sneezed?
There's a change. All right, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna try and dive into Nagi.
All right, moment of truth, or not quite, but moment of revelation.
Well, I mean, I'll find out if she's a voice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the very least, if I know she's a voice, then I have a second point. I have a sec. If I know she's not a traitor, I have a second point. I can correlate a solution around.
Moment of slightly more clarity. I don't want it to be her because I like her.
I like Nagi. I mean, there's two really
Why did it
obvious
have to
reasons
come
why I
down
like
to
her,
this?
but she's also cool.
I mean, I like her hair and her attitude.
She has huge eyes, and I'm very
Yeah.
attracted to that.
We cannot stop.
Although the cool thing is that
Walking
if
beside
she
them.
if
We
she's
don't
the
have
traitor
much
and you
of
have
a
to
choice.
erase her,
Once we've saved the
anyone
world. We're
one of her
surrounded by
three
enemies,
possible
granting
materia
peace
she
to
can
the
drop,
dead. I
depending
won't
on how
make
much
any
you level her up.
excuses to those who were killed.
Has her
Anyone who
flight ability
interferes.
attached to it.
Oh.
So you can give it to like Mana and she becomes Superman.
Not a good feeling.
Because
Yes.
now she's super strong
see.
and can fly over everything.
We are diving deep into Nagi.
I mean, I would like to dive deep into her,
Yeah.
but it's just her brain. Maybe her
Granting
betrayal
peace to
thing
the
is
dead.
hidden in her boobs.
Cowardly.
I wonder if Minuet's
Not a
mom
good
is
feeling.
gonna be like, oh, those vulgar,
I came here to uphold
those vulgar
justice.
men
I
talking
prefer to
about-
be in the middle of a
That was
war zone.
Kairos.
I won't make any excuses
Or,
to
yeah,
those who
Kairos.
are
Why,
still
why are
now.
you getting our viewers
Constantly
mixed up?
walking
And we
beside
have
them.
so
We're
few of them.
surrounded
You
by
have no
enemies. Anyone who
excuse.
interferes is the enemy.
To be mixing
We don't have
people
much
up.
choice.
I'm
Once
just
we've
chilling,
saved
bro.
tampered with our memories. I prefer to be in
You
the
are
middle of
not
war
allowed to chill out, max, or
Nevertheless.
relax, and all cool.
I love it. Oh, dude,
What is maxing?
Please wait.
chilling out.
Is
Maxon? Yeah.
I've always
actually-
thought that was the.
Once
Am
we've
I
saved
wrong on the
world,
lyrics?
Granting peace
No,
to the dead.
no, you're
I
right.
came here to uphold
I
justice.
just don't know what
won't
that.
make
I just
any
don't know.
excuses
I've
to
never
those
been.
who don't
I've
have
never
much
been
choice.
a
We cannot
a
stop
black
now.
guy of
Cowardly
any degree of
maggots. I
coolness,
prefer to be in the
so
middle
I
of
don't
not
know
a
what
good
that
feeling
means.
here.
Although
With our
I did
memories,
hear
threats
a
of loved
YouTuber
ones
the other day
surrounded by
who was
enemies
not
who
black use the
interfere.
term slaps. So
Oh,
I guess that is.
cool.
I guess that
Do
is.
you
a
any good
thing.
to shoulder everything.
Got it. Nagi.
Well, all right, that's a wash.
with
So
us.
Nagi's safe.
Oh, cool. Yay.
I mean, I'm happy, but I was kind of hoping one of my points would go to finding the traitor. So now I'm down to 1 point plus my emergency baby item I can use if need be.
your easy mode item. Maybe if we add a donate button People will donate for the DLC for more vision points.
The $1 DLC.
Yeah.
I mean, given that most people, come to this channel because of Lobotomy Corp, I think people would rather withhold
Right?
the thing that makes it easier on me. Especially, like, if I have to choose between, like, Mana or somebody that I like.
Yeah.
Mana or somebody, else, because I like Mana.
So, okay, so this is hilarious. And let me find the area that she's in.
So now Nagi's safe.
So, a 36-year-old mother from the Hubei region in China, hopefully I'm saying that right, had a heart attack because she was so enraged that her son could not understand a math problem.
Did she kill him?
No, she had the heart attack
Then why are we even talking about this?
because it's fucking hilarious. Like, so she was helping him do a math problem for his homework, and she tried to explain it to him, and he didn't get it. So she tried to explain it again,
So she killed him.
and and he didn't get it. And she kept having to re-explain it, but every time she would get progressively more enraged. And then one time, she just got so incensed. She's like, "Why don't you get this? And she did that start thing that you said, your friend from the
go.
class did.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's
I
begin.
see. Okay.
And she was like,
Then let's
yeah,
begin.
I think I'm having difficulty breathing, and her husband had to call the hospital. But the moral is, do not challenge stereotypes. Okay, here's a quote from her.
How's this?
She says, I explained it to him many times, but he still couldn't get it. I was so angry that I could
Let's do
explode.
this.
And so I killed
Here I
him.
go.
I'm waiting for you to get to the good part.
Suddenly my heart was palpitating, and I couldn't breathe properly. And, oh, her name was Wang. Okay.
Like penis.
Yeah, she immediately called her husband when she had that, who took her to the hospital. And yeah, that's basically it. Oh, some psychologist said that she should be easier on her fucking kid.
I won't make any excuses
But yeah,
to those.
that is great to me because I've only had one experience of an Asian parent getting mad that her.
But you don't have Asian parents.
No, but my friend. Remember the Bijan story I told you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've got one experience of seeing an Asian parent blow up when her son brought home a non-A. Yeah, my Wang.
And then she killed him.
No, she almost killed herself.
Evan, you're disappointing me with how crappy these stories are if they don't involve, parents murdering their
Murdering
children.
kids.
God.
I mean, I had the one where the kid shot his cop dad for taking away World of Warcraft
Right.
a while ago.
But that wasn't parents murdering
Yeah,
kids.
it doesn't go the other. It only goes the
Yeah.
one way.
That was kid murder. That was murdering parents. It's a whole different thing.
So what was I gonna say? Yeah. So I've seen an Asian parent blow up for a non-A, and I thought that was funny at the time. But I was like, no, that's not the that's haha stereotype funny.
I mean, I've seen an Asian parent.
She's just has high expectations for her kid, but now we have one from the source who almost killed her own heart. So this is a thing that I like. I like this world. I do not wish I had Asian parents.
Okay. So I believe I now have a strong baseline team because I know that 4 people on this team are definitely not the traitor, and I know that Himeno is probably not the traitor. So I just need to start swapping out Himeno on this exact team, and that's how I can determine who the final voice is. All right, I got this.
Oh, were you, Thomas? Were you around? Did you watch whatever video I told the original Bijan story in?
Were you aroused?
Yeah. I mean, like, the only reason I'd want Asian parents is because they'd give me money on New Year's if they were Chinese. Nice. Thomas, you're of the old guard, if you have heard that story.
I mean, he's been watching the streams for a while.
Yeah.
But that also means he might have watched... I think that would have come up in, like, Lobotomy Corp or something.
Yeah, no, I told it once a really, really long time ago, then I retold it, and now I just...
Let's begin.
Ah, okay. That's what I mean, like, I think it would have come up in Lobotomy Corp.
Yeah.
I would think. So on the plus side, I finally have... I have a really solid system for finishing this stage quickly now.
Okay.
So I can rush through. The problem, I wish I could determine that Himeno what may or may not be the traitor, like more like right now, because she makes this a lot easier. And also, like, if I kill her, then I can give that power to anybody.
Oh, she's got super voice too.
Yeah, her power is overdrive, which makes everything super.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's like better Hulk.
Commencing assault.
She. I think I mentioned this, but she literally has the Hulk power. She has a power that makes it so every time she gets hit, she gets stronger.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a specific ability, but yeah.
that's pretty cool. Like super voice, super strength, and Hulk and Rage.
Yeah, and that's why she's the one that's fun to like put like all the extra superpowers on. Because realistically, she'd be like the most busted at that point.
Yeah. Diablo says his dad is Japanese.
Well then.
Once we went to my uncle's house, he made a lot of money by exporting oranges and apples. And since I was a little kid, I just yell, I don't like
Takes care of
oranges.
that.
Oh, it's like he would just have boxes of oranges, and so whenever you got hungry, he was like, "Here, I don't want to fucking cook. Go to the orange room. Go to just go into storage and dig around."
That's pretty funny.
Oh, okay, he watched all the Lobotomy Curve episodes. All right.
Did you hear the random thought in George's head was America?
Yeah. Wait. Even though he absorbed the samurai, is he like a fusion personality?
No, he's American.
No, yeah. I thought for some reason I thought he absorbed the temperament of the.
No, he just absorbed the skills.
Oh, okay.
So his soul is American.
Sweet. America.
He's using the powers of other nations.
And I don't like it. I wanted apple. But wait. Okay, so he had apples and oranges, but I'm guessing the apples must have moved better, and then he had like just a box loads of leftover oranges.
Are we literally comparing apples and oranges?
Yeah, and he's like, you can't eat the apples. They're my bread and butter.
Why are we comparing apples and oranges to bread and butter?
The bread and butter, yeah. You can't corrupt America, says Justin. That is the true American spirit.
Alright, so I believe I've determined now that that Himeno is safe and that Yoko is safe. So I just need to run down the rest of my party members, and eventually I'll find the third person.
Okay. Not Nagi, not Nagi, not Nagi.
Well, it is not Nagi.
Oh, okay, good.
I used magic to determine.
Oh, right.
That it was not Nagi.
Oh, that's right. You deep dove into her.
Exactly. I really wish that one of the things I really wish this game had was like a way to just automatically deploy your previous team. I don't know if they weren't expecting you to use this methodology to solve the puzzle, but I don't know how else you would, like, honestly.
They're just... It's the proto form of predatory monetization. They're trying to whittle away your patience so you buy the extra vision pills.
Yeah. I mean, if you were the cheating sort, it's actually... You can... on the PC, like, normally when you do the vision dive, it saves your game, so you can't just, like, reload.
Okay.
But on the PC, it's very easy just to, like, copy your save file.
Yeah,
just like
that's
with,
true,
like with
actually.
Undertale.
Move out.
Yeah.
And then you just,
I
like,
need
use your 3, and then you reload, and then you,
it
you
again.
revert your save, and you just keep doing that, and that's it. It's super easy. But I'm not lame like that.
You can't corrupt Americas and you can't make it any worse.
Here I go.
Thomas, do you... Did you often... This is the thing, speaking of corrupting societies. This is a thing that I always find myself thinking. Or not always, but whenever I watch like a dystopian anime like Psycho-Pass, or like there's a lovely podcast I like to listen to called Within the Wires about like a dystopian thing too.
Sounds like an Edgar Allan Poe story.
But whenever I when I saw Psycho-Pass, when I see a lot of dystopias, I'm like, huh. Because the formula is always like you see how great the society is, but then there's like the one human element that it sacrifices to do this, and then we don't like it anymore.
That's a good way of putting it.
And so like, I watched Psycho-Pass and I was like, huh. I think I like this better than the one we got, than the system we got. And I was like, I would totally, spoilers for Psycho-Pass, I would totally like freaking give up, you know, a few freedoms for the brain overlords.
Well, you're going to be their first recruit.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's a really unique problem in Psycho-Pass, actually. I mean,
that kind of happened in real life, because, like, Gundam Seed Destiny was a very contentious Gundam show.
oh yeah.
I mean, part of it because it's, like, really crappy. Like, so towards the end, they have the bad guy reveal himself, and he's like, yes, and my evil plan is we're going to, you know, fix society so that we can determine with technology, like, the job that everybody is best suited for,
Yeah.
and make sure that they have that job for the rest of their life.
That's
And then the good guys are like, oh no, that's terrible. We need to kill him right now. And a lot of viewers were like,
Very well.
that sounds kind of awesome.
yeah, no, that's part of the Psycho-Pass package.
And I mean, the counterexample is like, well, what if you're genetically predisposed towards being a janitor and you have no other option? It's like, I mean, who's predisposed towards being a janitor?
Yeah. But yeah, that's like
you can make that sound horrible. They just didn't do a very good job.
yeah. No, that's part of the Psycho-Pass deal. Like they have a sort of, it's not quite like pre-crime / thought crime, but it's on the
Oh, it's Marco! Oh shit!
oh.
Oh well. Oh, poor Marco.
I mean, it's not. Fucking, I hate Shinji. It's fine.
But I feel bad.
Like, who cares?
He so rarely makes it. I mean, no, I'm happy because I completed his side quest in the previous run, so you know he's cannon fodder now. But he so rarely makes it to my final team. Oh, I'm sorry, Marco, but I got a deep dive in your face.
Also, Justin, I would definitely also sell out the human race for a cute XCOM girlfriend.
There have been, because in XCOM, there, I think you've seen them. There's a type of enemy called the Thin Man, and they are disguised as humans, but they're really like reptilian aliens.
Okay.
By the second game, I believe you're just running into their alien forms. Like they don't bother because the aliens control the planet, so they don't have to disguise themselves as humans anymore.
Okay.
But you find like the Viper King, who's like the biggest, like strongest one, and he's got like a little harem of like explicitly like female Vipers.
I was gonna say, like, I'll take a Viper girlfriend.
I don't believe they really look all that feminine, but of course the fact that he's got like his little harem of waifus
Yeah.
caused people to make like fan art of like much cuter Vipers, and then that spread out and became like cute fan art of like all the alien species in XCOM.
Yuka, I said that I would never sell out humanity for a cute XCOM girlfriend.
You said you would never.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
You all heard it.
Yeah, I heard it now.
Yeah,
You said the words.
that's correct.
This is awful.
Necessary sacrifice.
How do you...
Aren't all Vipers female? What?
How do we get ourselves
don't know.
involved in this? Please,
I mean,
wait.
if I'm misremembering unless I'm misremembering my XCOM lore, the Vipers are supposed to be, I believe, the same aliens that were the Thin Men. They like disguise themselves.
There was a message retracted. Thomas broke the rules.
This is awful.
He, He fucking.
Well, it might have just not been approved. Like I'm not approving stuff while I'm playing this
Yeah,
game
let
because
me-
I'm focusing. So look, Evan. So he is the traitor.
What do you mean?
So this is what happens when you find the right guy.
You're the...
I don't want to get in the robot.
So you're the traitor.
Took him a long time to load that.
Yeah, he was really thinking. He had to come to terms.
I think it's normally faster than that. Alright, so we found our traitor.
Oh,
Fortunately, it's the kid that Evan hates.
yeah.
And I'm ambivalent, but I feel bad because I've completed Marco's side quest, and I mean he's not a bad kid.
Oh, okay. Apparently, most Vipers are female, and then I guess they just have
It's one of those
like a
situations.
brooding king. Like
Okay.
yeah. It's like reverse bees or like reverse ants.
Or like the cat people from the old Final Fantasy MMO.
Or like not reverse dragons from Reign of Fire.
What is Reign of Fire?
It's a movie about dragon. It's like a dragon hunting movie. Like
Is that's not the one where dragons like invade like modern day LA or whatever, right?
I mean, no, not explicitly. I mean, that did happen, but the movie is set in like
Well, I
post dragon apocalypse.
well, I'm the movie I'm thinking of. There was like, somebody like unsealed the dragon. It's like a disaster movie, except it's dragons, basically.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that. In Reign of Fire, the dragons have a really long sort of life cycle dealy where they eat all humans and we can't stop them because they're fucking dragons and they're big.
Kill all humans.
And then after they've ate enough humans, they go into hibernation because they can't eat all the humans. Then while they're hibernating, that's when they give the humans time to repopulate. Or just all animals, all wildlife. They go to sleep for like a millennia. Wait for it all to repopulate, then they wake up and eat everything again.
Thomas pointed out in response to our earlier discussion that it's actually really common for people to get a job they hate
Let's
anyway.
go. Well,
Yeah.
So, if we adopted one of those systems where you just the 99% of people get the job like they're best, well,
Yeah.
not even like everybody gets the job they're best suited for, and presumably like 99% of people don't get terrible jobs.
Yeah. Because, I mean, even if you're a janitor,
I mean, there are like garbage workers, trash men who enjoy the job.
yeah, the thing is, like, any job, as long as you make a living wage, like, someone's gotta fucking do the janitorial work, and I respect people that, like, pick up the trash. Like, someone's gonna do that shit. It's gonna be dirty. Like, would you a dragon?
Would you a dragon? Yeah. Can we have some more context on
Yeah,
that?
wait. I need one more word. In
Like,
the middle of
would
that.
you befriend a dragon?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you fuck a dragon? Would you pet a dragon? Like, there's a lot of things you can fit in there.
Yeah. But, like,
And a lot of things you can fit inside of a dragon if we're being honest.
yeah, so Reign of Fire is like
Let's do
dragons
this.
go to sleep for a long time, animals repopulate,
Come on.
they wake up, break society, eat everything,
Okay.
go back to sleep, and then the movie follows.
So is it RAIN or REIGN? Is it like the reign of the
Oh.
dragons, or are they raining fire upon people?
I believe it's with the, like, they reign over us.
Okay.
But yeah.
That verges on being clever.
Yeah, and so the movie follows this group of, like, dragoons who just go around
Let's go.
selling,
Commencing
like, dragon
assault.
hunting services because people are. It's set on the end of that cycle, so the dragons are gonna go to sleep soon, but they haven't quite, they have to bang to make more dragon eggs, and then they're gonna go to sleep. But while they're raising the pups, they're like eating a
On my
lot
way.
of stuff, and
Let's go.
people are
On my
eking
way.
out an
Don't get
existence. They're
my
trying
way.
to farm, and the dragons can just come and eat your sheep, and that's no good. So these dragoons travel around being like, you know, for a lot of money, we'll kill this dragon that's in your area. And,
Something bang shishigami.
and then plot happens.
I love when plot happens.
I make this shit look easy.
We should go full
go.
Deus Ex
Well, then.
Helios ending. And everything would be fair. I did not see what that is.
Yeah, I never actually beat. Or are we talking about the new one? The old one, the old game had the same kind of deal that like Mass Effect 3 had. It's like they
with like
destroy all bionics.
three
you know,
different color endings?
Yeah,
Okay.
make everything bionic and like live in harmony, like that kind of thing.
Man,
I just forget which is which.
I really am waiting so on the edge of my seat for Subverse to come out.
Leave it to me.
For what?
There's this game called Subverse. It's like
Is it subversive?
Let's do
it's
this.
it's an
Let's
H
begin.
game,
Let's do this and let's
and
begin.
like it got hella crowdfunded because I'm trying to remember who the studio was, but it's a really reputable studio that people like. And-
BioWare.
yeah, right. But the ad was so funny because they were just memeing 24/7.
Oh, like Sonic.
They were just like the ad. I think on Steam, the ad goes, you know, they have a guy doing movie voice, so he's like, you know, welcome to a world set in the future in space, and where you can visit fantastical planets and
Saw that coming.
meet sexy alien babes, and also, you know, indulge in a massive campaign where you can experience. And then one of the girls comes up and goes, 3 different colored endings. And the internet collectively went, oh!
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome and wholly deserved on BioWare's part.
Yeah, but like, I'm trying to see. Hold on, let me leave chat for just a moment to try to get you guys the info on.
It still bugs me that people like defend that. Like,
Let's begin.
what players don't have the right to demand that, like, you know, writers change their ending. Like, yeah, you do. When it's a fucking like crappy ending, they put no effort into it. It's not like their artistic vision. Like, they're
Yeah.
just like, fuck it, we can't end this in a reasonable time and get the game out in time for Christmas or whatever.
Yeah, like fucking EA like crunched the shit out of them, and it's
Yeah.
like we need it by Christmas.
Exactly.
And they did the best they could with the time they had.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's a crappy ending, and it's
Yeah.
not, there's no reason for it to be a crappy ending other than that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
like EA just crunched the ending into shit for Christmas, like basically.
I'll tear him apart.
Oh yeah, that's it. Studio Foul is quite popular for some of the like source filmmaker porn parodies they do.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, and so they are making this game, and it looks to be quite ambitious, like really, really ambitious, where you almost kind of see it, and you're like, you might be aiming too high. Like this is, you know, like
On my way.
this is what fucking BioWare wanted Anthem to be, and then like fucking like EA crunched them like they crunch everybody. But like this one's crowdfunded. FAO is like independent. They're not in bed with anybody big, so
That's not sexy.
yeah.
That's not sexy at all.
Oh, let me hit the Kickstarter page real quick, and I'll get back to chat. I just want to see how much,
Cheers,
if I can
mate.
see how much they raised.
My head.
Yeah, like, okay, they had almost 60,000 backers who pledged like 1.7 million pounds. So let me see that in dollary dues. Just gonna go to the unit converter
my
app on
chance.
my phone
Don't worry,
here.
I'll manage.
Currency pound to dollar.
Come
I
on.
mean, not.
1
Brace yourself.
7 0
Nope, that was bad.
Ow!
Fuck. Yeah, they raised like $22 million.
Did they hold up
Modulating
their
my
pinky?
mind.
So, fucking, yeah, they probably when you make that
I
much.
make this shit look easy.
I think the human body's like natural reaction to making that much
Yeah,
money
is to just-
is holding up the pinky.
You just get the pinky boner, like you can't put it down. They're walking around the office like, holy shit, guys. Look. You try to hand people shit, you poke them in the eye by accident.
That's funny.
Copy anyone else.
I'll just be an
That's
ad. That's a pretty reasonable outfit.
Okay, I periodically have to go out and in. Yeah, chat broke. Okay, I'm back. Not saying they're gonna run away with the money, but Studio FAO takes forever to crank stuff out. Yeah, no, the game will take a long time. A, because it's FAO. They do high quality shit, but they take their time. Which
Really?
I like in a game. Like, you know, a lot of studios now that are in bed with big publishers, like before they got into fucking corporate mode, they would just be like, they would just make games and be like, it's not ready, and it get delayed and delayed and delayed, and then it's awesome. But, so I like that they're taking forever, and the longer it takes, the better, because it's hella ambitious, and they need time to do it right.
So we're basically wrapping up after this game, right?
Yeah.
So then, do you mind if I play this a little bit longer?
Yeah, no
I
big.
wanted to show you guys the judgment thing, but I need to rerun a stage a couple of times to manipulate the votes, so that the right guy gets voted off.
Okay, legit.
So it shouldn't take very long because now that I know who the traitor is, I can just deploy
Wait a minute.
him and she can just explode the world.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, there's enough stuff. I'm not, like, chomping at the bit to play this thing, so I want them to just take 5 years and make the best damn overly ambitious, like, porn game that they can possibly make.
Make the best damn porn game
Yeah.
you can make.
It's like how
From sea to shining sea.
there's gonna be NTR in it. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I want them to do what's being done with Yandere Simulator, where when that shit finally
It's never gonna be released.
like 10 years from now when it's released, it's gonna be the greatest Yandere
It
Simulator.
is literally never gonna.
Let's go.
You know, I thought that exact same thing about Mirror's Edge.
Did you say it was gonna be the greatest Yandere simulator?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be the greatest Yandere simulator in the same way that Sentinels of the Multiverse is the greatest, like, cooperative superhero fixed deck, like, whatever
Deck building game.
yeah, whatever that description that really specific description they use. Like, that's the only way it's going to be considered the best anything.
I liked how Scorpion came out with the switch.
Is that all?
But the switchport
Here I go.
tank. Oh, did the Bloodstain switchport tank?
It didn't tank. It's really like bugged, and they haven't been able to fix it.
Oh, okay.
Here I
Yeah,
go.
dude, Justin, I know that I mentioned, I think.
It did not Cowboy Bebop opening.
Yeah, right? I mentioned on a previous video, I think, that the Yandere Simulator dev, like, what was it, on Twitter? He made, like, a post saying, stop emailing me so much, because it's taking too much away from development time. So, like, the obvious answer is just ignore your emails.
Or make your game.
But on the other hand, I guess he's just
Right?
so good of a guy, like responsive to his customers, that he just has too much like compassion to ignore any emails or something.
But saying, hey guys, fuck off.
Well, he asked them like, "Can you stop emailing me? Like, I have to read all your emails, and it's cutting into dev time." Oh, okay. Is there a story behind why that's never going to come out? Do tell, Diablo. 'Cause-
Yandere?
Yeah, because I just heard that I mean, he's taking forever because he's working solo, and also he can't not read emails. He's like the kind of guy where, you know, if you ask him, like, hey, do you have $5? He'll be like, sure, but it's not on me, and then he'll drive to the bank, go get $5, and then come back.
Okay, finally. Somebody is saying... Somebody wants to vote for Marco, and yes, we're gonna vote the shit out of Marco.
Okay, he's
Marco vote,
he's
Marco
made multiple videos complaining for his fans to stop emailing. Just be like, yo, I'm not answering emails till the game's done. Like, that's
damn it.
crazy.
Too many of you assholes are still voting for Agito. Getting closer. I think I just need to turn one more vote.
Alright. Do you need, like, a half majority, or, like, what split do you need?
It's majority. It's simple majority.
Just any majority?
So
Okay.
I get 2 votes. Everybody gets 2 votes. So right now it's like 8 votes versus 4.
Okay.
So if I can get 2 more votes on, well, actually I'm gonna need 3 to make it. I'm not sure what happens if you tie, kind of thing of it.
Huh. Actually, yeah. I mean, I guess you get to be the tiebreaker because you're the guy with cognition.
But I mean, if you somehow ended up with, because you get to choose where your votes are allocated.
Yeah.
So if you see that somebody ends up with like 6 votes and somebody else ends up with 4 votes, and you just decide to even them out to be a dick, like I'm not sure what actually happens there.
Huh. I mean, I would think that if it's just, you know, a 7v7 or whatever, or however many people you have, like,
Yeah.
it would just let you pick.
I mean, they did include like a scenario where you can get yourself voted out.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's no they didn't go the full on like make it a fun thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay, apparently, yeah, according to Diablo, Yandere Dev, like, has a history of dumping games.
okay. I mean, he claims at least to have stuck with this one for so long. So I mean,
he has. This one's been forever.
is
Let's
the
go.
And away we go.
are we presupposing that he's just
I'll
saying
turn
he's
you
working
down.
on it for like attention or something? Because he doesn't seem to be benefiting.
Here I
from
go.
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
Is
do
it
this.
crowdfunded?
And away we go.
I do not know. I think he's probably on Patreon or some shit.
I thought you were the Yandere
Yeah, but
simulator master.
It's been so long since I've kept up with it. Because, like, I played a super early build of it, and it seemed pretty fun. So I was like, yeah, I do have a kinship. I have an affinity for Yandere. Little does he know.
Simulators?
Little does
Or
he-
like actual Yandere?
No, that's my Dede of fetish choice is the Yon variety.
Let's go.
And
Well,
away we
I
go.
mean, Yuka, you know what to do now.
No, she already fits.
You gotta kill Evan.
She already fits. Don't worry.
So, is she gonna kill you?
This one's
Pro-
a killer.
one day, yeah.
Awesome.
Let's see. Little does he know that
who's that?
Al Oni will siphon money through. No, I'm not actually like contributing. I'm smart enough to not actually support it.
I can't believe Ao Oni is still like getting like shit made.
Yeah,
It's insane to me. Like Ao Oni is fucking garbage. It's always been garbage.
it's like Al Oni and then
Another
DSP
traitor, huh?
Yeah.
can't die.
They can't.
They're the cockroaches of their respective.
Who the fuck saw the original Ao Oni and went, "Yes, this is amazing. We need more of this." It's gotten like a jillion like remakes, and there was a fucking movie made. A movie.
Hey,
He hates his guts because he's.
Stop voting for Agito. No.
Yeah, why do they all think it's him? Trust the guy with mind powers.
Because I haven't been using him in game in fights.
Oh, okay.
And so people grow suspicious of the people who aren't
I see.
contributing.
Oh, well, that's because he wouldn't get in the robot. Like, he doesn't want to go.
Okay, we're good.
He doesn't want to
We're
do
good.
things.
Marco's getting the shit erased out of him because he's got 9 votes before,
Okay.
before I even apply my 2.
Okay.
So we're all good. So now all I've got to do is spend Marco's points because I got to make sure I get his material when he dies, and then we're all good. So I have
Alright.
3 points to spend. Which things am I missing? So,
I like the moves of his names. Destroy them, pierce them,
my favorite is stab them.
stab them. Not this time. Take this. One of them should just say, like, kablamo.
and he's got "Don't Move." He's also got "Stop It."
I
it's like Shinji's like playlist.
I feel
essentially.
like if he had a move called "It's No Use," it would not be out of place
Want any
here.
more cake?
Like, he was-
And I'm not gonna get that third materia, but that's fine. We're fine. I'll just pump up stab them because that's a good one.
attack with a high critical chance. No shit. You
Well-
stab them.
It's good because it's like disproportionately powerful for how much it costs to use.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be able to stick that on somebody else, and it's gonna be awesome. So with that, we are ready for the judgment. I just need to make sure I don't have any talking points
All
left
right.
to use.
I want to see Marco
Oh, I gotta go through
get
Zenji's
voted
thing
off
quick.
the island.
Yeah, it's rad. And by rad, I mean it's a thing that happens. But first, I gotta talk to Zenji for some reason.
Okay.
Seriously?
What?
I think it triggered his because this is one of those games where like when they're not having the full on voice conversations, they each have like the bark.
Oh.
So one of his is seriously, but I think I
and it
triggered.
just happened twice.
I think I triggered the skip like at the exact instant he triggered his bark.
Yeah.
So it got the weird doubling thing. That's funny. That's never happened before. All right, judgment time.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited.
And so just to keep you from doing shit,
Oh, there's no
it saves you.
going back.
Yeah. But I mean, again, if you really want to use
Yeah.
backup your own save.
Like if you want to cheat at Undertale, you can like back up your save.
I mean, to be fair, like, you're being able to get the other endings in this game is heavily RNG. So, I mean, I can see why you might want to, like, cheat after you've played the game enough times.
What is this room? It seems so different.
It's loading.
I put it on auto dialogue. It's just not moving for some reason.
There it
This
goes.
place is strange.
No, I did it manually.
Oh.
But a different sort of strange than everywhere else we've been. What does it all mean?
That voice. Who the fuck?
He's one of those anime
I don't know.
actors.
I feel like I could place it. Oh yeah, you know, for any fans of Undertale that happen to be here,
Oh, are we locked in?
I've discovered a really neat
Did
fan
we walk
YouTube
right into
series
a
called
trap?
Glitch Tale. This animator does it solo.
How can
It's
we,
pretty
the
legit.
defenders of justice, ever
It's
fall into a trap?
a really neat fan work, and her
Nothing
animation's
missing
pretty
here,
cool.
huh? I'm curious what his intentions are.
This sure is a bizarre-looking machine. I wonder what it's used for.
For killing you.
It's
Wonder
used
what
for
all
like
these are for.
oblivioning you.
One for each of us, I guess.
Who the hell cares about that? Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll knock down the wall if I have to.
Oh god.
He chose to trap us here for a reason. I assume
I mean, his
breaking
power
out
is
not
copying
going to
other
be easy.
people, so unless somebody has a knock down the wall power.
I mean, he could get
So you
super
were
everything
deceived
power.
I mean, he could, but
Yeah.
You can hear us, can't
but
you?
he doesn't
Why don't you
say
show
he's going to
yourself
do
at
that.
The end.
The end.
I'm sure it sounds a lot cooler in Japanese.
Prepare to face the end. Careful, you do not come to
Call and
harm.
you show up. I didn't expect such politeness.
The endo.
Yeah. Her drills have
I
jiggle
see
physics.
you're
They
all
do.
getting along
I like
quite
them.
well as you climb up.
Yeah, Nagi and Mana are the chief
But I'd like to
jiggle
know,
physics
have you
like
managed to
perpetrators.
Wow, his
discover
hair
the
looks
traitor?
so much worse 3D modeled than
It's
drawn.
not as easy
It kinda
as all
looks
that.
like Super
No one's just
Shadow.
gonna come out and admit it.
Except fucking on crack.
But come on, how do we know you aren't lying? I'm more of a seeing is believing guy.
Truth
that-
doesn't require proving.
I'm recognizing so
Whether
many.
you believe me or not doesn't change
But
the
I'm
state
bad
of
with
reality.
names.
I'm good with
Maybe.
certain names, but
But we
I
still
don't
don't know if
think
you're
I
telling the
recognize any of
truth.
these people.
I have no intention
But I also
of
haven't
trusting the
watched
words
any,
of the
like,
enemy.
dubbed
Do you
stuff
really
in a
think
long
I'd
time.
believe there's a traitor among us?
You can choose not to believe me, but eventually your fate will be sealed. You will have to keep moving forward.
See, I
if you
think they
wish to
put
stop
too
me.
many spikes on the 3D
And
model.
unfortunately,
He's
in
got,
order for you
like,
to leave this room, there is a
5
task that
across
you
the
will
top,
need
a
to
few more.
perform.
But then, like, on the 3D, they were just like 20.
Quit being so ambiguous.
I mean, he's got like
Why don't you
dimensional
just
like
hurry
travel
up and tell
powers,
us
so
what you
presumably he's manifesting his hair spikes from like
something you
all
must
the
do
alternate
first.
dimensions or something.
if the
You must
end
erase
Justin
one
was
of your
voiced by
own.
Guy Fieri, it would have been the
Your
greatest
own
thing.
hands. What?
Erase? You want us to kill someone?
That's not what erase means.
Why would
Just
we
wanna
do
point that
something
out.
like that? We are comrades, fighting for the same cause.
George's voice actor might be the weak
You are
one.
mistaken. If there is a
Shut up,
traitor,
George is awesome.
become-
George is my boy. I'm so happy he's not the traitor.
We are comrades fighting for the same cause.
Oh, I didn't realize that Toya even points out that erase
Oh,
does
you'll
not mean kill.
understand.
Oh, it doesn't.
For now, you
Okay.
must cast your votes. You must
But I
all
mean, well,
determine
you'll see
who
what
you wish
happens.
to erase.
Erase your hand.
I mean, because it looks kind of like they have an
Decides
orb
it
of
gets
annihilation
erased.
right there.
That's
So
not
you're
far
having
off.
us erase one of our own?
Okay.
Is that your game?
Erase our own teammate? There's no way we'd do that.
So we spend a little too much time
but you
dwelling
cannot
on this
proceed
whole
until you do.
mechanic that we cannot proceed without.
You see what's happening right here?
It's not so difficult.
This is what I was talking
Simply
about at
erase the
lunch,
traitor.
where Index 3 goes a little too
Assuming you
explaining.
figured out
Yeah.
their identity, that is.
Like I get
I got a better idea.
I get
Why don't I
that
just
you know
kick your ass
people
right
aren't
here
gonna
and
be aren't gonna be cool with being forced to kill their
I
teammates,
insist
but
on
Yeah.
we've got
different
12
flame.
people,
Yeah.
and they all have to be like, but none of us would be the traitor.
Yeah.
We can't just kill one of our own guys, and then you have to repeat that like 11 more times, and then you go back. Then you go
is
back to
rather
the end. Who's like,
inconvenient.
you have no choice but to erase.
Yeah.
and then everybody has to weigh in again. it's
Looks like we
it's
can't
kind
use
of
our gifts
annoying.
here.
Thankfully,
Oh,
it gets better after this first floor.
Yes, as long
Because
as you remain
once you've
here,
erased
you
somebody, it
won't
gets a
have
lot
your
easier.
powers.
Okay.
Your abilities are sealed.
Yoko
You
is
cannot
boring.
use them to escape.
Yoko is boring, so I'm never sad when she dies.
There is
Or
no
is
choice but
erased.
to obey and to participate.
Although
in
she is one of the
deliberate
better party
game of
members, to be
death.
fair.
If you wish to climb the tower
Being
and save the
erased
world,
kind of
you'll
sounds a
need to get
little
your
worse
hands
than
dirty.
dying.
I'll be
I feel
waiting
like,
for
you know,
up above. I'm
It
just
sounds
dying
like
to
instead of
see.
dying and going to like whatever your afterlife is, you're
And
just
like that, he's gone. What's that
erased
guy's
like
problem?
from history or something.
So, let's discuss the situation, perhaps. Anyone got any ideas?
In order to proceed, we must erase one member from the group.
Yeah, this is Index right here.
In other words,
What? Where he just said the thing that they just said? Like, yeah.
No, there's no way that
He
should
literally
be
said
allowed.
we have to erase someone. In other words, we have to kill someone.
We're teammates, aren't we? Why do we have to kill each other?
Yeah. You're right. It's
Such a
totally
righteous
doing that
opinion.
thing.
They could fix
But no
all
matter
these
how noble
problems
it
if they
sounds,
play
we're
Secret
just
Hitler.
avoiding the problem at hand.
Alright. I
What
dig
is
it.
Secret
Everyone
Hitler?
here is
I
well
assume it's
aware
like
that
some
our true
variant of
enemy is
werewolf
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah, you're off.
Yeah.
Isn't
That
it a
makes
bit
sense.
early in the day to make such an important decision?
Dude!
There has to be
Do
another
you see
way.
how long it goes
Holy
on?
shit!
You said
Right here, this is where Index would have said, okay, let's get back to the fighting. But these guys just like made a
We need to rid
champion stuff.
ourselves
This is why there's a skip button, but I'm making you guys suffer through this with.
See, the thing is, I would sit here because I hate skipping cutscenes in games, so I'd be like,
See, this crap bugs me that he act like. Why is the traitor going to step forward?
Right.
If that just ensures they're going to
fucking
die.
Shinji just puts on headphones.
He already has his headphones, but yeah, he just like discreetly
Just
turns
turns
up the volume.
Yeah.
You suspect me?
Hey, let's not forget the girl with the
Like
accent.
Shinji's
She's already
sadness
putting up an act.
intensifies.
Well, I mean, look at him. He's just right there. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right.
You use your fucking mind control
Flattery,
powers on me.
But I'm not that clever of a bird.
If you people point fingers long enough, just about anyone can start looking suspicious.
That sounds suspicious.
Is this really a laughing matter?
What's it matter if I laugh? I don't trust any of you. I don't suspect any of you either. If you ask me, you're all equally insignificant.
Oh, damn.
So you're saying that you won't hesitate to suspect or kill any of us? That's quite the philosophy you've got.
I thought you'd have a similar mindset, no?
I mean,
I
we
won't
all
deny
don't
it.
have mind powers.
So, what now? There's no way for us to continue and
He always says that, but it's a bit more poignant now that I know it's him.
Yeah, right.
We can't be sure that there's no way to get out just yet. Let's try searching the room once more.
Oh, man.
I guess.
This is wonderful.
Somebody push the fucking
there.
button.
Will you be fine by yourself? I can go with you.
No, I'm fine. It isn't safe pairing up, you know.
Yeah, dude, can someone
There's a traitor.
explain again what erasing means?
Oh.
At any rate, let's look for an exit.
Does that mean we have to kill somebody?
I hope that's the case.
3 hours later.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Is, like, the self-destructing the trigger because you took too long?
Is that, I mean, it's just like, fuck you guys, you're
Oh,
gonna do
okay.
the judgment.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Judgment.
Even the end got sick of their dumb shit.
Yeah, I mean, what's the contingency
we're doing this
for the
whether we
system
like it
if
or
they
not.
just don't pick one? Does it just kill them all?
I don't know if they actually confirm that, but they
does
have to
appear
get to
as
the
though there's
top
no way besides
because
this
in a
for us
couple
to
of days,
ascend.
then the end just nukes the world.
If we don't choose
Okay.
now,
So he gets what
we
he
might
wants if
very
they
well
don't do
find
anything.
ourselves spending eternity here.
How could this be?
So to their credit, I mean, I think that's a
there
really
really
good
be a
motivation for why these people would turn on each other like
Yeah.
this.
It's possible, but we can at least be sure of one thing.
But
We
yeah,
can't
that whole
stop.
first speech,
We have
like
a
you could have
mission.
just taken out that entire speech and just done this sequence,
Yeah.
and I think it would have been fine.
Are we really going to believe what the end has
Yeah,
told
Alex,
us?
when you said you wanted to go
When
a
do
little
you actually
over,
plan
you
on
meant
standing around for the
by
rest of your
hours.
life? Well, I certainly don't.
I didn't remember it being this long.
I'm moving on, even if it ends up being the wrong decision. It's far better than remaining.
I mean, you're
here
not
doing
moving
nothing.
on if we
You're quite
pick
the flow,
you.
Kimeno, even though you're such a fit bird. But I have to agree with you. I won't stand simply idling here doing bugger all, waiting for the world to end.
Oh,
if
she's
that's
so
the
British,
case,
I love her.
it'd be
It's a
100
fake
times
accent.
better to
Oh,
take some
really?
risks
Yeah.
and try
Oh,
to move
lame.
forward.
Why would she do that?
Because she thinks it sounds cuter.
I understand what you're
Mana
all
only
saying.
finds
Really,
value
I
in things
do.
that are cute. So
Oh,
because
just too
she
much.
is, super strong, that's
Yeah.
not very cute.
Oh, okay.
So that's why she has the
Still don't know
hair
what'll
and the backpack, and she tries to, act cute.
I'm quite
It's kinda
interested
fucked up.
in this whole
You can't
erase
really
business.
convince her that she's wrong. Doing her side
Calm
quest
down,
just
everyone.
lets
There
you
is
convince
no
her that
reason
she
to
might be
bend
cute
an ear to
herself.
what
Oh,
the
okay.
end
And that
says,
helps her find
for we
value
are
in
the
herself.
embodiment of justice.
It's kind of weird.
Let's face the music, guys. We have any other choice? There's no escaping this room.
So what the hell are we supposed to do?
Push the button!
Yeah.
Is there really no choice?
No.
It may be. There is much cause for concern, but we
They're
don't
still
have any
talking.
other alternatives.
That can't be true. Let's try and think this through a bit.
And how long is a bit? An hour? A day? A week?
That's
Or
exactly
shall
how
we
long
wait
we've been
until the
doing
whole
this.
world
Yeah.
All
is
those
destroyed?
things.
That's...
So it can't be helped because we don't have the time?
Shit, I would just
Still don't
volunteer
know what'll
now.
happen.
See, she just summed up the entire thing again.
We don't
Yeah.
know it's bad.
I'd just be like, look,
It'd be like
just
running a
just
jump stop.
oblivion me. Like, let's go.
This isn't the time to be joking.
Looks like we have to make a decision.
Yep.
Remember why we came here, everyone.
Can
Yep.
you guys repeat that again?
For the sake of justice, is this truly the only way?
Holy damn.
Look,
Actually,
it's
you
not
know
a
what? You
unanimous
know why I think I don't
decision,
remember
but
this bit
ultimately,
because
we're gonna go through with this, right?
on the first run this doesn't play. George just goes, "All right, fuck you guys. You guys have to vote for someone other than me," and he pulls his sword and grabs, I think, Yoko.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, we're voting.
Oh, Justin got retracted again. Next time, I'll also get on our account. It shouldn't cause a problem if we're both in it.
Yeah.
So
we both vote. So we're gonna vote for Marco with both of our votes.
okay. So he'll get fucking 11.
He should get 11. Yeah.
Which is... All right. Let me see what happens. Let me see how we don't kill him.
This is the Danganronpa bit.
Is it that hard for a computer to tell?
Yes.
There you go.
It's got to process 12 people. That's a lot of people, Evan.
Right?
No way. Me? Why does it have to be me? You can't be serious about this. Guys, it's not like I was gonna interfere with your plans.
Get in the pit,
Dun
Marco.
dun dun. Did you hear he accidentally
Yeah.
confessed?
And still, you just erased me. Just like that. So ruthless. Yeah, it's true. I'm your guys' enemy, but
Oh, why? No, don't do that.
Any
At
of
least
you, I
if you just
swear.
keep your mouth shut, they'll have guilt for the rest of their life, maybe.
They all do that. They're all like, "Well, you got me."
Damn it.
Well, I don't care anymore.
Especially if you do their side quest
Whatever
before
you're
you
trying
have
to
to
protect,
erase
to
them.
hell with it.
Because then you
Hell with
become
my
bros.
plans, too.
He has a totally different response if you're friends. He's like, "Well, all right, yeah, I was gonna
Everything needs to
kill
just
you,
crumble
but
and
I
die
like you,
and
so all
disappear
right."
for
Yeah,
good.
fair. Turn around is fair play.
All right. Well,
We haven't helped him get past his trauma where he learns to... Oh, this is the part.
Okay. This is how we not kill them? Oh, shit. Oh. So, I mean, a heart can live anywhere, even in Data.
Well, that's his materia.
Oh.
All these guys have... It's revealed later on, I don't think it's really a
Erasure
plot point per se,
complete.
that they all have their powers because they have a piece of materia embedded inside their body.
Did he just get sent to the gaming grid? Like, was that the Tron laser? Like, what happened?
You know, I've never made that connection. But he basically... What is it, derezzed?
Yeah, yeah.
What the heck's going on here?
You're right, they basically derezzed him.
Curious.
Da-na-na-na.
That's all that's left of them? What's going on?
Oh, could that be...
Everyone, over there!
You know what would be great?
What?
If it actually did, like, digitize him and put him in the system, and at the next judgment, like, Marco's the one who's like, you guys gotta pick somebody.
There's the one we erased, but there's one thing we can say for certain.
That would be kind of awesome.
And then every time you kept putting another person in, it would be like 2 guys and then 3 guys.
That's kind of too cool.
That would be neat.
I would actually like that a lot. All right, so
Alright, we made it to the second floor.
Yep, we have found one of 5 traitors. So yeah, next time we'll pick it up again on this floor.
Alright, legit.
And with that, I believe we are done for the night.
Yes, we are. So thank you everyone for joining us. It was a blast having you guys as usual. And yeah, next week.
Have a good week, guys. We'll see you next time.
Alright, night.